Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2020 XLE all-wheel drive Sienna to show you. So the 2020 Sienna is just improving on a legend. These things are amazing vehicles, and with that all-wheel drive option, it just makes it a really, really nice touch. The XLE comes with a lot of cool features. In the rear, you're going to have your automatic rear door and your side doors as well, so I can adjust that. And you'll notice the sensors all the way through, so parking sensors. Again, really nice little vehicle, and if you've ever driven one of these things, it's tough to get out because they're so practical. They're just an amazing rig all the way around, and they've really improved on them. So you do have your LED strips right there. It's going to give you that LED daytime running lights. You do have adaptive radar cruise control up front. It's going to allow you to tuck in behind traffic and not have to adjust your speed. You do have your lane trace assist camera. That's also looking for your automatic high beams and your anti-collision. So that's looking for silhouettes of people. If it finds it, it will take you to a dead stop if it deems you're going to hit it. But overall, really nice setup. These guys are very well equipped. I'll start walking through the back side here for you. I'll open up the back while we're walking over there. So that's open. You've got lots of space back here. You can fit like 6 golf bags or all the airport luggage you could use back there. But if you need more, you can always fold those seats back. Before we do that, you'll notice you've got little hooks all the way through. Those are set to put grocery bags or something like that on there so they stay firm and not flop around in this big space back here. But if you need more room, you just press this button once right here, pull that, grab this guy, it goes forward, and then again, one hand you can pull it back. Even while holding the camera, it's still very simple to do. Grab this side, grab that one, set it forward, and then grab the heavier one, pull it, and then flip this forward, step back, and you got tons of room. Lots and lots of space, and then just as easy to pop them back up again. Let's go with this guy. And then pull this thing back. Just like that, you're back up again. So super easy to use. One of the untold features I like is instead of having to press the button to go down, I can just slam this manually. A lot of these ones with the power in there, you've got to always hit the button and wait for it. With these guys, I can just flick it and use it, or use the button, whatever works best for you. So again, really nice options, lots of versatility there. I'll hit this button this time and walk around to this side. With these guys, you do have the automatic doors. So I hit that guy and off I go. So nice easy entrance if you need to. One of the nice things people always ask is how do you get back there if you need it? This is a nice easy one. I pop this guy right here. This thing will come up. Slide that forward. And then a really, really nice easy way to get into that space back there. So awesome, awesome utility factor in these guys. Fold that back. Put that one down. Slide the seat back. And again, I got tons of room back here as well. So I can jump in here. Again, I'm about 6'2", and you'll see I got tons of room in there. So a couple of options that I like is you have USB ports back here as well. So USB ports plus your standard plug-in right there. Cup holders down in the bottom. And then each of the cubby holes here, you have cup holders down there as well. These windows do come down. They don't go all the way down. They'll come down to about here, which is a nice option. And then both sides and the rear have the privacy flaps. You'll see them back there as well. So if you want to keep the sun out of eyes of younger occupants, you can pop those things back up. You do have climate control back here as well, so they can control what climate they're looking for. So again, really nice. And I do have a button here. One of the things I'll show you, if I click this button and then I get in the way of it, it's barely needs to be any force on that to turn it back. So you're not going to squish anybody back there. Nice little option. These guys do have blind spot monitors in there as well as heated. One of the nice things with these guys, again, if you're on the go and you got lots of family, you don't want to worry about the key. So all I got to do is hit this button right here, locks the door, and if I want to get back inside, I can unlock it here. One of the options with that is I can take this key, and if I hold the 2 buttons down in a row, I can adjust whether I wanted to unlock just this one or unlock the whole entire works. And me with my family, we've got the whole thing unlocking everything because we want all the doors open as soon as we can, but up to you on how you want that. Inside here, you're gonna have lots of cubby holes again. water bottles and space in there. All automatics in the XLE with that wood grain in there. Automatic windows, automatic power doors, power mirrors, and of course a lockout button to keep everybody in the back from messing with your windows. Inside here, you're gonna have your lumbar support, your back and your butt. And then over here is your rear windows. So this button controls those back windows, opens them and shuts them. It's a really nice feature to have if you've been in one of these guys. Don't have to crawl back there. Little cubby hole for coins and all sorts of little things there for you. I can turn the power doors off, so if I don't want anybody to mess with it back there, I can turn those off with the button. Rear parking sensors and traction control. Again, super nice car. And with that gray leather interior, it's very bright in there. So again, you're not gonna lose anything. So super awesome. We'll jump inside and show you some more of the features in this guy. So to get in here, the first thing you'll notice is how big they actually are. There's lots and lots of space. Again, I'm about 6'2", and with the seats all the way back, I have to reach to get to the gas pedal, but lots of nice space. Leather wrap steering wheel with the molded grip there for you. There's a little hook in the back. I can hold on to this really, really nice. Super nice features. Couple things in here right off the bat is your Bluetooth phone settings right there. My audible command, so I can control it with my voice. And then on this side is going to be your audio settings, so I can control which mode I'm going to go. Apple CarPlay, XM satellite radio, the whole entire works right from here. And if I just press and hold that, I can shut everything off, which is also nice. And of course, my volume controls. Cruise controls back there. My radar cruise adaptive control is right there. My lane departures. And then this section is going to be for that guy. So when I turn on the car, this one does have push button start. We'll roll through some of the options in that center as well. So again, there's lots of little things that I can mess around with. One, you have a digital speedometer in there, which is nice because again, if you're in the States, you can turn that to miles per hour and you don't have to squint to see how fast you're going. It's a really nice option to have that digital speedometer. Up in the center, you're gonna notice you have the temperature control out there and then your blind spot monitors, your buttons. You can see what's all on as we go from there. So as I go down here, you're gonna have average fuel economy, current fuel economy, trip information right there. All-wheel drive monitor. It's always nice to see what is happening with your all-wheel drive system. Time to rest. This is a new feature with Toyota. You can actually set it up. They'll let you know how long you've been driving. So if you're going to do switch driving or anything like that, it will give you a reminder that you've been driving for quite some time. Not that we need reminders of that. Compass right there. My music, when I turn this guy on, I can control all the music right through, again, this little function here, and go through all that. So again, nice options. And then my radar adaptive cruise control. So when I go into drive, I can set this cruise control, set the radar on. And then if I go through this guy, you can see how far you need to set out in front of your car in front of you. So the furthest one out is about 7 car lengths, about 5 car lengths. The closest one's going to be about 3 car lengths. And then your your lane departure sitting right there. I can set that up. I can do the sensitivity and stuff in the settings to adjust how sensitive I want it to alert me at. Put the guy back into park here, go back out of there. I think the one most everybody's going to use is going to be the, what do you call it now? The digital speedometer right there. So again, that's going to be the most common one. Inside here, you're gonna have a couple nice features. A really big space. You can fit 2 large phones right here, and it's got a rubbery feeling, so it's not gonna slide around. Once you put your phone on there, it's not gonna go anywhere. Then you got a really deep spot in there with lots of space to put things. 2 large cup holders, not Nalgene size, and if you look, there's little lights underneath there, so at nighttime you can see it clearly what's in there. And then down below, a really large space, bigger than this one up here, but again, same thing, rubbery feeling down here, so it is, whatever you throw on there is not gonna fly around inside. Underneath there, you have a 12-volt battery charger. Another cubby hole with the soft rubber in there, so tons of spaces where you can fit a lot of things without having to slide around. More cup holders right there, so you can pretty much fit the whole entire world in here. You've got your heated seats right here. Let me flip down to get you a better shot of that. Heated seats, control right there, and of course your hard port USB. So this is your USB and your auxiliary. That's going to get you set up for the stereo there, but nice easy space for it there. On your dash, we still have the plastic in this guy. That will come off and it gives it a nice piano black. I don't know if you can quite see it in there. Piano black, kind of a satin finish, nice underneath that guy there. Triple climb control, so the rear, I can control it right here, or if I want them to control it, I can turn it off and let them go. Rear modes, I can set up how I want, control right there. Right now it's set at sync, so as the driver controls it, they both go. If this one wants to be separate, you can see the sync comes off. But if I want to set them all, I just go sync and it will set them all there for you. Turn the rear mode on and I can control them all with the one. Super nice, easy. Let's turn that off so it doesn't drown me out. All your modes up here, all really nice setup, so you don't have to reach and look for things. It's a nice option there for you. Turn that into later. And this is one of the really nice things I like about these cars, is they're really set up nice. And again, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, everything's on there for you. I just got to click the button once and it'll take me to the main screen. Bluetooth, easy to set up. I just got to hit any button that allows me to take my phone, hit yes, and it'll start walking me through the setup. All I need to do is go to my settings now on my phone, hit the button, and it'll automatically do it all for me. So super easy there. I go to menu, I can adjust how this whole thing looks. I can go into different versions, alerts, and have it all set up for me. Super nice option there for it. Go back to the home button. Again, lots of nice settings there for you. A couple things I like to show you in this guy. If I go to setup, if I customize home screen, so that was that main screen we're just at. Right now it's set up like this. I can adjust what I want in each of these. So if I want this one to be the driver's easy speak, I can click that onto this guy. That's a nice option. I'll show you what that is. But again, I can go through and change how that home screen looks. What driver's easy speak is if I turn this on and then go to high, you should be able to hear my voice in the back of the car. This little speaker right here will project my voice to the guys in the back. So anybody driving in the deep back there can actually hear me and be part of the conversation. And if I just want to yell at somebody, I can do that as well. So low, it's just enough for people to hear it. But again, that's a nice little option. If you've not used that little function, it is a fun little guy to use. Keep people involved in the conversation there for you. So you can set that all up. I hit the button right there, it goes to full navigation. And again, with this right here, I go back to this guy and I can press the button, talk my way through it, or press the buttons, or both. I'll do both in this demonstration. Find McDonald's.
Showing results for McDonald's. To navigate to this point of interest, say go there. Starting guidance for a new route.
Now it's going to give me 3 different routes, but to our McDonald's there's only one of them. So when I click this button right here, it's going to give me 3 different variations. The shortest kilometers, the quickest route depending on traffic, and then an alternate route if I want to. But again, there's only one way in this particular way. Hit OK.
The route guidance will start now.
If I don't want to hear the voice, I can click this button right there and turn the voice off as I'm going. But again, super easy functions to use. And then if I hit that guy right there, do you want to get rid of destination? Yes. That used to be frustrating to try and get rid of that destination, but now it's super easy. Hit home. Again, really nice function there. The rest of this car is going to have a few cool things. Locking storage back in here. So again, nice deep pocket there. Again, that wood grain falls all the way through. Then you have another one in there. Nice deep pocket there for you. And again, all the way through. This seat does have power seats as well. Again, really, really nice cars. These things are fully well equipped. Up here, I do have my controls for the passenger doors. My sunroof control right there. Again, tons and tons of features. I'm sure I missed a couple of things, but overall, these XLE all-wheel drive Siennas are just amazing rigs. Come on down, check it out at Cochrane Toyota.